What's up everyone, it's Wraith back with another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be talking about the 7 most trolled skins or trolling skins you can use in all of Fortnite. Now this is going to include paid skins and non-paid skins. That's a little hint for this video if you guys don't know what that is. And yeah, so basically it's going to be going through the top 7 most funny skins you can use and use to troll people with, or that I personally find the funniest. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like. And by the way, just in case you guys didn't know, I did get a creator code. It's Wraith-YT. I'll have it on the top of the screen right now. And yeah, so if you guys don't mind supporting that, I'd very highly appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me. If you guys want to shout it or something, just send it to me on Instagram. You using it at Wraith.YT. And basically I'll post you guys on my story. And yeah, let's get right into the video and hopefully you guys enjoy. So starting off at number 7, we have the classic default skin. Now Tfue is known for making this skin one of the most try-hard skins, but it's also one of the most trolled skins that you can possibly use. I can't even count how many countless videos I've seen of people who are actual gods or know how to play the game generally well, just walk around doing the little default run where they look down at the ground and look up in the ground and just kind of do a little bit of a run, but not too much of a run. And people will think they're like horrible at the game, obviously, right? Because most defaults would technically mean that you don't play the game enough, so you don't want to spend money on the game, which is not even the case anymore. Basically now, whenever I see a default, I just assume that it's going to be a tryhard, because honestly, that's what it is now. People have fake defaults have ruined the game for me. They've like basically mean that like every single time I see a default, I'm just like, okay, he's going to be filthy. And then the odd time I'll think, okay, this default's like definitely a bot. Like you'll still see the bot default, but most of the time it turns out to be a very sweaty player. And you can literally just walk around and there'll still be tons of players where they'll completely think you're the default skin. Like they'll still like an actual default. Like they won't think that you're a tryhard. They'll be like, okay, this guy's a bot. And they'll like screw around with you or whatever. And you can just absolutely destroy them for even thinking you were a bot. Coming in at number 6, we have the tomato head. Now this one I see, honestly, when it first came out, it was pretty funny. This is when they took out Tomato Temple, or they added Tomato Temple into the game. And basically people now call him like the kind of king of tomato or whatever. And when it first got released, it was just a huge meme skin because everyone found it hilarious that they actually added a skin that like kind of had control of the entire place on the map. So yeah, it was big hype. A lot of people wanted this skin because it was kind of funny. Like it was kind of hilarious that Fortnite added it, even though it was just part of like the game. Like the map was actually part of the game, so it was just kind of something unique that they never really done before. So this one had a lot of hype and it looks really funny. Like come on, it's a character running around with an actual tomato around his head. Now this later got turned into a special modes game where it's a 50v50. This guy, everyone was forced to wear the tomato head on top of their skin that they chose. And another skin which we'll get into for number 5. Now for number 5, we have the Burrito boss. Now this is hilarious. Like this skin is so funny that basically whenever I see someone wearing it, I know that this kid's either going to be absolutely trashed or he's going to be trying trolling me. 2 or 3 of my buddies always use this skin in game, even though like they're pretty good at the game. They just love using this and most people treat them like bots. It's a really funny skin to start trolling with because like just like the tomato head, it's literally a burger on top of a character with, you can use the fries back bling, but like it's just a funny character and all. Like whenever I see someone, I'm just like, oh my god, of course he's wearing the Burrito boss skin. And just like it's a funny skin, which honestly like makes it pretty troll because you can be a filthy player using this and people are just gonna be like laughing at you, basically not taking you seriously at all. And just like I mentioned for the tomato head, this skin even got its own 50v50 game mode where, like I said, for the tomato head, every single person in the game, if you were wearing whatever skin, you'd either get a tomato head or a burger head basically on top of it. So it was just kind of funny thing, and Fortnite really does like helping the community troll people because it was a pretty fun event, and they still add them a couple times. I think, I don't know if there's any on soon or right now, but yeah, this is definitely one of the funniest skins I think, and you can definitely troll people with. Coming in at number 4, we have one of the most weird looking skins I think I've ever seen in the entire game. Now this was released in the season 6 battle pass, I'm pretty sure, as one of the first skins you can get. And it just happened that both these battles are against other DJ Yonders. But basically what this skin makes it so like unique and funny and why people laugh every time they see it is it just looks weird. Like it's a llama that's a DJ. Like think about that. I don't know, that's pretty weird to me. Whenever I see this skin in game, I'm like, okay, this guy is a bot, right? Which, like, I shouldn't be thinking, but for some reason I do. When it turns out most of the time they're actually above average players and they know what they're doing. But yeah, there's still at times where they are bots. But yeah, this is a really good skin where if it turns out you find yourself wanting to troll people, or you want to get underrated so people think you're bad, definitely use this skin. Like, not many people I see are actually good using this skin, so not that many people. Even whenever my friends are playing, they're like, when they see DJ Yonder, like, hey, this kid's obviously a bot. And like, even for this video, like, you can tell this guy's a pretty sweaty player. So yeah, if you want to troll some kids, throw on the DJ Yonder. People not be expecting you to be good because, well, let's just say it is a bot skin. But yeah, it's definitely a funny skin in total. I think it's hilarious, but yeah. Now coming in at number 3, we have another food item skin. Now I don't know why Fortnite loves using food items. Like, before they use the tomato, now then they use the burrito or the hamburger, and now they use a ice cream cone. But yeah, Fortnite's a huge fan of the fast food industry. Don't ask me why. But this skin's, again, just like the other 2 skins. It's hilarious because who in the right mind would use an actual, like, ice cream skin as a skin? You know what I mean? Like, whenever you use this skin, people are just gonna assume that you're a bad player, because who in the right mind would actually use this skin? And it kind of has the same like thing as the tomato head and the burrito boss. No one, like I said, no one would really use this skin, so it kind of makes it unique, and whoever uses this skin, everyone's just gonna assume is a bot. But if you use this skin, it turns out you can actually be filthy. You just gotta play it off, and some people take you like, you think you're joking or something, or they won't really believe in you. But yeah, you can definitely troll some kids using this skin, because they definitely will not think that you're a good player, when in fact you could be a great player. They just don't know. But yeah, so let's get into the last couple, which will probably be a surprise to some, and for some it'll probably be like, okay, this is obvious, I already knew this. Coming in at number 2, we have the Moisty Merman skin. Now this is, again, one of the funniest looking skins in the game. I don't know what makes it so funny. I guess it's the fact that it's a giant fish, and it was named Moisty Merman, kind of as a reference to the old Moisty Mire, if you guys played back then, which was at the corner of the map. It was kind of a bot place to land, but hey, whatever. And people just started loving the skin. They started using it all the time. But again, with any skin that's super populated, or super popular, actually I should say, most of the time it'll be bots using it. So for some reason, everyone just got this idea that it'd be bots using the skin only. And now whenever you wear the skin, a lot of people just assume you're going to be a bot, just like all of these other skins. So if you're actually a good player and you want to troll someone and you throw this skin on, most people are going to assume that you're kind of a bot, because the skin just looks weird. Like, it's a fish with 2 googly eyes staring at you. I'm going to be like, okay, who is this guy, right? Like, not going to be going through my mind, oh my, this guy's the next Tfue or whatever, right? So, like, I don't know. This skin's pretty funny, which means you can troll it most of the time, because any funny looking skin, I feel like you can actually start trolling people, because they're not going to expect you to actually be good. But now we get on to number 1. Now, most of you guys should be able to guess this one. I'll give you a hint. It kind of has to do with this Moisty Merman skin. It's from the ocean, and it's the funniest looking skin in the game, but let's get right to it. Now coming in at number 1, we have the Fishstick. Now when this skin got added, I guarantee you, I don't know what it was, this was the most hype skin. Sorry about that voice crack, that was bad. The most hype skin ever to see in Fortnite. Through Reddit, through YouTube, through Instagram, hundreds of thousands of people were just talking about how funny this skin looked. I would join a game, I'd see 15 to 20 just fish sticks just in the spawn island. Like, it was incredible how many people use this skin. And again, just like for all these other skins, it's just how funny it looks. Like, it's a fish wearing a hat, and the fish is the most ugly fish, not to be disrespectful to fishes, but it's the most ugly fish I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's just a hilarious skin, which makes it so, like, the fact that it makes it so funny means so many people bought it, and it's just literally a troll skin now. If you wear this skin, you're literally trolling anybody you play with. Recently, I haven't seen that many fish sticks, but whenever I do, I'm like, no way is this kid actually using the skin. Like, it's one of the funniest looking skins ever, which means you can definitely troll people, because they're not going to be expecting you to be absolutely filthy when you're using a fish stick. Like, it is a bot skin, but if you use it, you can use it to your advantage and people will underestimate you. But it is just the funniest looking skin. I can't get over that enough. Like, I don't know, something about it just makes me, every single time I see it, I just laugh so hard. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys think would be other funny trolling skins, because there's definitely a couple you can use. Make sure you use that creator code, again, Wraith-YT. If you want a shout out, message me a Wraith at Wraith.YT on Instagram, and I'll shout you guys out in my story. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys have a great day.